And Police Minister Mark Mitchell is with me. Good morning to you, Mark.
Good morning, Chris.
Minister, given this tragic incident, are you confident that the current police training and policies around the use of the likes of lethal force is fit for purpose involving situations with edged weapons? Now, I know you can't talk specifically about this case, but what can you say?
No, that's right. I'm not going to talk specifically to the case, but I'll deal with both parts of your question. The first part is obviously an incredibly tragic situation and incident that police had to deal with. And I just want to say that, this is probably the worst case scenario for any police officer in terms of what the two police officers are involved in this one. They're currently going through. It's very difficult. It's worst case scenario. If no police officer wants to be put in that position. It's extremely stressful on them and their families, and it's important that we wrap support and welfare around them. I know the Police Commissioner has spoken to both officers, and they certainly have my full support as Minister. And of course, my condolences and thoughts go to the families and friends, of the other two people that were involved in this. The man that is currently receiving medical treatment in hospital, of course, the tragic loss of this woman. So there's no winners in this at all. It's been a very difficult situation, incident. However, people should not be speculating. We shouldn't be second guessing. There is a process. The IPCA does an investigation as a matter of process and they are the ones that will be able to report on the incident. And going to the second part of your question is that around training, look, I think I'm in a fairly good position. I've worked with lots of law enforcement agencies and police forces around the world, and I don't say it lightly when I say that we have got a world-class police force here in New Zealand that we should be extremely proud of. They get world-class training delivered to them, and they deal with thousands and thousands of difficult and complex incidents on a daily basis around the country, and we should be very proud of them.
Are you satisfied that the likes of an independent police conduct authority has the resources and the independence it needs to investigate police use of force thoroughly and I guess transparently?
Absolutely, and they've been doing that for decades, and they are independent. That's why it's in the name, the Independent Police Conduct Authority. They're fully independent. They have the resources. They've been doing this for years. They know how to go about these investigations. They understand the sensitivity of it. So yes, they're the right people to be looking into this.
When an incident like this happens, and I know you can probably speak from experience, are those officers involved immediately stood down for not just safety reasons, but for their own health, I guess?
Well, it's just important. I won't talk to the detail because that is operational, but it's just fundamentally, it's extremely important to wrap support around them and their families straight away because, it's like I said to you, it's an extremely stressful situation that no police officer ever asked to be put in or wants to be put in. And so it's important that both them and their families are supported. This is a very tough time for them, without a doubt.
As Minister of Police, when were you informed of this situation?
I was informed by the Commissioner, the morning of the incident. So he called me and gave me a briefing on what had occurred.
And just finally, what is your message to the general public, those in Christchurch who may be feeling slightly anxious about what has happened?
That is totally understandable. I mean, it's just it's an incident where everyone involved is heavily impacted, and I guess what I'd say to the people of Christchurch is certainly as the police minister, is wrap some support around your police officers at the moment because they'll all be feeling it. They are doing an outstanding job and making the communities down there safer. I'm really proud of the work that they're doing. Like I said to you, they deal with literally thousands of really difficult incidents around the country every day. And so, if you see a police officer, give them a friendly word of encouragement because at the moment they'll really be feeling it.
Police Minister Mark Mitchell, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for having me on, Chris.